welcome everyone in. Welcome you back, especially if you're new or returning here. I realize I say that every video.
We have these jetpacks for a reason, you know.
No, but I like to jump around. Jump up and get down. But as promised and mentioned, we're going to go ahead and do a little build and tear down. I might delete and start all over just to give you all an idea of how this went down. Maybe some suggestions or changes, whatever. But we are back on Cassiopeia 1 on It's a Cassiopeia. I've built a whole dang outpost here. It took me a while. Quite a many hours. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and build this bad boy. For right now, the name is Commander. I really don't know what else I would name this beastly thing here. But it is a Class B. So keep that in mind as we step through and progress through all this. Alright, so there's quite a few pieces on here, so, and of course the docker's at the bottom front here. That's really the only spot I had for it because of all this extra stuff on here. I mean, you could put it here and then move these forward, maybe glitch it into here, I don't know. That's completely up to you. So let's have some fun. Living quarters, all in one berth, armory. Alright, highlight, delete. Alright, so a little bit of fun here. We're going to go with this 120 LD landing bay. I think the back attachment point is the one I used for here. Left trigger, right trigger, A. We're going to go to Habs, go to Deimos, battle stations. I think I put an armory. Armory's up top, so we're going to go here and throw in... No, workshop. Then off to the right here on this back attachment point. I'm going to go ahead and throw the armory back here. I know it was up top a little more, but... You know what? See if I can put... Now we're going to put computer core there. We're going to branch off the back attachment point there. Throw this workshop in there. On this side, on this back attachment point, back right, we're going to go ahead and throw in our infirmary. Infirmary, battle stations, computer core, workshop. Alright, now, there's nothing here. This is all in front here is going to be Deimos hulls for now. While we're here, may as well do it while I'm here. So Deimos hull, we're going to throw in front of the computer core, and then two more in front of the battle stations. Nothing is going to go here right now. Alright, now, I think on the back of the battle stations here, we're going to have a companionway, and this is going to branch out. If I'm not mistaken, this is where the armory is going to go. Another companionway up, I believe. No, because then we have our... one of our cargoes is going to go here. Port hole. Shield on top of the cargo. No, right here, I believe that was captain's quarters. There we go. That gets nothing. This is all going to be holes at the very top here. Just going to put that there as a placeholder. On this armory, we're going to throw in 2 Hope Tech Hab spines. We're going to pop off to a companionway. right? So companionway, armory, 2 hab spines, another companionway. We're going to swing underneath this companionway, and on that bottom attachment point, throw our control station. Now on the front, you can all probably guess, we're going to go over to cockpits and throw this DS 20.3 there. Alright, now that that's all laid out, I'm going to go over to our docker. Actually, we're going to do this attachment point right here on this back attachment point of the control station. Left trigger, right trigger A, throw the 110 DP docker bottom. Alright, this gap right here, nothing is going here except for on there. Reactors, I'm going to go with the usual when it comes to Class B, 104 DS. Right here, under our first hab spine, and on this middle Deimos hull. So remember, to begin with, we did our landing bay. On top, battle stations. The right of battle stations, computer core. On the back attachment point, workshop. Going over to our other side, infirmary, next to our battle stations. 3 Deimos hulls. Come up off the back of our battle stations, dead center to a companionway, to our armory. And we go up to our captain's quarters. Alright, before I continue on with the habs, there's one more thing. Grav drive. Aurora 13G goes in front of our reactor and underneath our front hab spine here. Alright, there's 2 more habs I forgot. So, off the side of the companionway, left trigger, right trigger A. Go back to habs, there's going to be a Deimos living quarters. On the other side, you can probably guess by now, all in one berth. Both 3x1s coming off this back companionway here. Right. Now that the habs are out of the way, our reactor and grav drive, our cockpit is on. For me, I'm just going to duplicate these holes, bring them forward here. There's going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the very top, and 3 here across the front of these rear habs. Alright, now we can move on to gear I didn't do yet. Got all this structural out of the way first. Deimos bellies, you're going to need a couple. So facing Fore, one is going to go underneath in front of our docker. Duplicate this, bring it up. It's going to go in front of this companionway on top of our control station, kind of supporting our Deimos hulls here. Grab one more, flip it aft. Gonna go underneath our captain's quarters. Kind of like acting like a support, even though you really don't need it. I chose to have that there. Alright, now for the rest of structural, we're gonna need a number of braking engines. One of them, Deimos braking engine. On the front of this whole line of holes here, I'm gonna go another braking engine. Or the first one. Next, on the front of your living quarters, the other one on the all-in-one berth. You can probably guess these last 2 are gonna get one. Right, so I'm gonna duplicate this, drop down a level, duplicate it, pop it over. So that's your overall main main structural. Alright, now skegs, these are kind of a pain, but I'm gonna pop 2 right here, skeg A's. Go over to your workshop, pop 1 facing Fore, duplicate it, flip it. That's going to go facing aft. So we're going to select both, duplicate, pop these over here. There's going to be more, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. And while it's on my mind here, I'm going to forget if I don't do this. The 500T HE3 tanks in front of your hull against your reactor. So for a count of 2 on port side, and then select both, duplicate, and pop them over to starboard side. Gonna look that way on both sides. All right. Since we're here, I'll get this out of the way. 320 CB landing gears. One is gonna go all the way at the back on the workshop. Duplicate it, flip it. We're gonna pop this over to the infirmary side. Duplicate this, bring it to the not completely front, but the back side attachment point of the control station on both sides. All right, here's the fun part. 320 CBs. So we did the 220s. Now we're doing the 320s. These are going to go all the way back. One on either side of your landing bay. I'm going to select these both and then duplicate them. Pop them right on the holes here. So now, grab a Skag A for each side, all the way at the front there. On that front fuel tank, we're going to pop one each. So next, you can probably guess what's coming. Go back to your structural. We're going to grab Skag Bs. This one's going to go in front of that front landing gear behind our Skag A on both sides here. Now select both, duplicate, and we're going to put them in this empty spot here. All right. So landing gears are out of the way. One error, too few engines. I know, we're getting there. And while we're here, I may as well knock this out with you. Cargo, 20T hauler. And we're going to use 10T hauler cargo holds as well. So the 20T is going to go behind our front docker here. Grab yourself a 10T hauler, flip it aft. So that angle is facing toward the remainder of the body. Slam that right on that 20T. Now duplicate that one and bring it all the way back behind your 120 LD landing gear. All right, now that's it for cargo. Did some here. We did dockers, engines. All right, don't hate me for this, but I thought I had them on here. Where'd they go? Oh, Hercules DT-160. These are Starship Design Rank 4, so I'm gonna recommend that for this. That attachment point you see here is gonna go against our infirmary. So duplicate this, flip it, and that's gonna go against the workshop here. I mean, I know they're kind of backwards, but there's no other attachment point, so it goes to mount them that way. Alright, duplicate it, go up, flip it, and these are going to sit on our captain's quarters on this back attachment point, both sides. And that's all 4 of our engines. Why that's 98 mobility, I have no idea. This was, oh, that's fine. We're going to hit 80. Since we're here, we're going to go over to shields and grab our Vanguard Bulwark shield. Now you get that by joining the Vanguard. You complete the first portion of your what is it? Your provisionary mission on Tau Ceti. Go back to Tuala when you're done, and that unlocks your Vanguard stuff. So pop this one right on that 10T holder in the back. Alright, now we're going to finish off structural. So for now, grab a porthole, flip it aft. Put that right there on the battle stations looking out at your shield. And one more on the back of your captain's quarters. And if I'm not mistaken, starboard porthole, this side of the captain's quarters, grab that, flip it. You have one on either side here. All right. Now, yeah, we're gonna grab a bunch of spine A's. So Deimos spine A4, put that on your workshop facing 4, duplicate it, flip it so it's aft. That's how that's gonna sit. Now since they're selected, I'm gonna duplicate them, and these are gonna go on the infirmary. Same orientation, fore and aft. Alright, since we're here, on the front of your all-in-one berth goes spine A, and on the front of the living quarters. And since this is going to be taken up by the Nova Cowlings, we're going to see this in the same orientation. So these are all equal. Alright, since we're here, grab a spine C that's going to sit on your all-in-one berth behind that spine A. And your living quarters. So all-in-one berth, living quarters. Spine C is going to sit here and here behind the front spine A. Now grab yourself a spine B. You're going to need 3 of these. Put this behind your spine C. Right? And on this side, same thing. Alright. Now, one more spine D goes behind this spine A on the very top center. So here and here. And if I'm not mistaken, we need a spine F to go behind that spine D on the top. And last but not least for that, spine G. That'll complete that kind of curvature there. Even though this little notch is here, it drives me up a wall, but it gives us a little something to work with. All right. So wing A's, there's a lot of them. This back attachment point here, that one, gonna go against your fuel tank, so that the front is almost covering the landing gear. Same thing back here in front of our landing gear on the side of our workshop, kind of encompassing our braking engine. Duplicate that, go in front of this landing gear, so it's kind of poking out halfway into your cockpit here. Duplicate this, bring it up. And I forgot there's going to be, yeah, there you go. Right on the side of the companionway surrounding your Deimos belly, and just duplicate that up. Go. One more right here. On the side of your living quarters, the back attachment point goes to the front attachment point of your living quarters, encompassing the braking engine. Now since I'm here, I'm going to duplicate this. Left on D-pad, flip it aft onto the remaining 2 attachment points of the living quarters. This will be that orientation. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be one more because it won't let me put it there. I threw it here. All right. Now I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate, flip each of these. Just to make things easier. And we're going to drop it the same orientation on this side. Drop this one right here. This, flip aft, bang. Alright, gonna get a little tricky here, so bear with me. Deimos wing B, port and starboard, this goes all the way at the top. We'll duplicate, flip. So now we've got an evenness on top. Alright, so here, wing C, gonna go in a couple spots. You can already tell kind of where I'm going with this. Right here, behind that mid wing A, in front of this braking engine that's on our living quarters. One more C on this next fuel tank here. So this will go ahead and repeat on this side. All right. So wing D, grab that, left on D-pad, so it's port aft. This is going to go against that Deimos hull there, in front of that bottom right or bottom left braking engine. Now we're going to duplicate, flip it, and do the same thing here. So I guess you can sort of see the overall aesthetic here. All right, there's a few more things that I gotta knock out. So, I'm gonna leave that out for now. We're gonna use that in a second. Go down to Nova Cowling 2L top 4. That's gonna go up that front two Deimos hull A's behind your braking engine. Now, cool thing, highlight it, duplicate it, left on D-pad, brings you to 2L top aft. Pop that right there on the next two Deimos hulls. Alright, this Hope Tech nose B, flip it aft. And on these back two furthest 2x1s, your infirmary and your workshop, attach it to the back. And that'll complete that. Alright, since all that's done, I'm gonna grab our weapon. I don't think I went with the PBO. These are all class C. What did I choose? Disruptors, because they, well, the damage is higher. Now these I chose to put them on the wings here, at the very back and on either side, at the widest points. I mean, they have great range, 5,460. But I wanted to have that distinct range, where if anything's within range of this for this widest point, it'll start protecting us, it'll warn us, and we'll know, hey, enemies. So duplicate it, hit Y to flip so it's facing starboard. Do the same thing here. Alright, now we're going to bring this up a couple levels, face it aft on that rear spine A, where that's going to go. So we're going to duplicate that one and put that on this other spine A right here. Alright, now let's see, 95 megavolt Helions. These are not autos. I'll grab one, go all the way up here. We're going to sit this on our spine G here. There's no equipment plate needed. This will just work. It'll just match them all. I kind of wanted to hide these weapons, so I'm going under. Oh, not there. Up. Oh, whatever. You can put it on the wing D. That'll probably be the easiest for you. And duplicate this over. Pop that one right there. So that, no, these are a max power 4. You can only have 3 of them. These Disruptor 3320 neutrons, max power of 3. You can have 4. Next up, DE-39 missiles. You're going to use 4 of them because if you look at there in the left here, max power of 3. Wanted to hide these. I didn't want them just on the body like that, but this is going to sit on that wing C. I mean that spine C here. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it and sit it on the outside of that spine. Let me highlight these. See them? Alright, so grab this one. It's going to sit inside. Could either be the top or the bottom of the wings. Either on this one or on this one. So either way, that missile launcher's going there. I'm going to duplicate, bring it over to the other side. Alright, this thing should be a beast. Before I go coloring weapon 2, we're going to put the turret on Y. Weapon 1, Exterminators. Weapon 0 is right trigger. You know what? We'll do that. I know I've gotten this mixed up before, so. Alright. Coloring was a pain in the butt. I'm just going to say that off the bat, so. Yeah, that'll brighten that up a little bit. Leave it a bit dark. Color 2. Have a match up. These top 2, these were kind of a pain, so color 1 and 2 had to go a bit brighter. And color 3, I chose, instead of purple, we're gonna go with like a deeper kind of blue. That's kind of purple. I don't like that too much. Deepen that a bit more. Yeah, that'll be your color 3. So you can choose to pause that just for these 2 pieces. That's what it's going to be. Right, now for the braking engines. I believe color 2 and 3 are going to be that blue. So there's 5 braking engines here. Let's see. Color 3, blue, color 2. Yeah, that same blue. Alright, now for the cockpit, I think it's, yeah, color 2 is blue and the rest stays that grayish. Okay, so here's the pain in the butt part. I've got to select all of these habs now. And I believe it's color 2 that's going to be the purple-ish, blue-ish, I don't know. You gotta get this one. I think that covers all of the habs. Have to be sure here. Yeah, it does. Okay, so let's see. Color 2. Yep, color 2 is that deep blue. The rest stays white, gray-ish. These holes, I don't like the way they colored that. Nope. Color 3. There we go. I'm gonna make that the white-ish. I mean, it could go a bit brighter because it's I don't know why it colors that way, but it does. So color 3, I'm going to brighten that up. That's better. Alright. I need like a... Oh wait. Mantis colored yellow go on this. I'm going to highlight all 4 of these 220 CBs. Color 3 is going to be that blue. Color 2... make that a bit darker. Pick that up a little bit. Make this a bit more yellow. That was darker. That'll work. Cool. Alright, so on these landing gears, color 1 is that grayish whitish. Color 2 is this yellow goldish. Color 3 is that deep blue. So color 2, I'll pause for a second. Copy that off if you want to, need to. And color 3 one more time. Alright, now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and do the painful thing of highlighting these wings all separately, and we'll color all of them. Alright, last few. Let's see, color 2 going to be that goldish, and that's it. The remainder stays like that grayish white. Now for the Deimos spines, this is a little bit tricky. I'm going to go ahead and highlight all of these. Right now, color 2 is that gold. Color 3 is that blue. Yeah, and color 1 stays the grayish white sort of deal here. Alright, fuel tanks. Color 1 stays the white, color 2 is that gold. Alright, you could probably guess where the engines are going. Color 2 gold, color 3 that blue, so it's subtle, not too heavy. That is Commander. Oh yeah, the Docker. That color 3 has to be that blue. 2. Yeah, color 2 is that, this one grayish. Now for these gears. Not the gear, but the skegs. Forgot about those. On the landing gears, these get colored one way and these get colored a different way. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Color 3 and color... Whoa. 1 and 3 are that deep blue. Right. I'm going to go to these 2 skeg A's on the furthest ones. 1 and 3 are blue. So that where the lighting is, that's blue. And the rest of this stays kind of subtle. It doesn't overpower. Alright, 320 CB landing gears. Color 2 is yellow. That's it. That all stays per the usual. And that is that. I'm going to go ahead and cancel out, see if anything's different. Nope, it's all the same. Beautiful. Except these weapons are on top. Want these underneath. Go. Other than that, yep, all the colors are the same. Did well, young Padawan. Alright, I'm going to save those changes. And as you all can see, base cargo 2210, max crew of 9, 1450 on our shields, 30 light year jump range, 80 mobility, top speed 140, and low mass. 1,742 on the mass. Pretty powerful on the weapons, so I'd say we're ready. Check out Serpentis. I was looking for a bigger, better ship, like the Grissom or not the Grissom, but the that Varun ship, but I couldn't find one for the Ecliptic. Searched all the planets, I didn't see an icon for it, so yeah. Let's go do a quick interior. That's a bounty hunter outfit mod. It's kind of a pain in the butt to install, so I would say don't do it. Oh, we're gonna get in here real quick. I mean, it's not a rear loader, but you do have to kind of run back a little bit. Oh, look, hello reactor. And grav drive. Alright, let's get in here. Now, by design, there are 2 ladders. Just saying. This one's going straight up, but remember, to get to our cockpit, we have to go down through a companionway control station to get to it. Here's our rear-facing porthole with our little bulwark shield. Open up this hatch, because this is where we loaded in. Our workshop. Pop this open. Computer core. Right? We're gonna hop over this side. Open you up. Remember, there's no other hatches or doors here. Just that one ladder in this. And this goes to our infirmary. There's no hatches or ladders or anything. Hey. Alright, so we're gonna pop up real quick. Only one door here. And it's just the way the shipbuilder wanted to go into our all-in-one berth first, or 3x1. And remember, with starboard, it likes to put 2 hatches. We're going to go through this one, our armory. Through the armory, open up this, and here's our living quarters, 3x1. I don't know why it chose to do that, but it did. And through here, that's going to go to our ladder down into our cockpit, but we do have one more stop to make. Go up this ladder real quick.
Did you need something?
And the captain's well, as I mentioned in a previous video, almost all of them are in here. Bastards. Anyway.
It's nice to see you.
Well, this is the only place with a view, and you all want to hang out in here.
Hey,
Right.
Cap.
We're going to get up out of here. Don't go down there. Run through all this real quick. And here's through our 2 Hopetech hab spines. Here's our companionway. Drop down. Here's our docker. Through our control station. Open this up to our cockpit. Look at that base. Did a pretty good job building that camp. Alright. Let's hop in this real quick. We're already at 38 minutes, so do a quick little thing in Serpentis and let you all go. Alright, let's watch it take off. Right off the landing pad here.
Take off in 3, 2, 1, go!
Once we're done here, I'm going to do a leg workout, a little bit of core, eat something. I did a lot of everything else, so I'm feeling like very fatigued, sore, tired.
This right here is my catnip.
What?
Orbit reached.
As y'all can tell, it's not slow, but it's not fast.
Civilian transport to unknown vessel. Please acknowledge.
No.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye to you too. Alright, 218. Six, 7, 8, 813. Not bad. Alright, while we're here, I'm going to take 3 points out of shield, put them into grav, and then I'll take you all to Could have been this. Alright, come on, map. Let's go. Hop on over here. How loud is that? Oh, dang. Probably busting y'all's eardrums. Look at that thing go.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Alright, pop back into shield, see if anything comes out at us. See what happens. That's it. Level 14s. Oh, is that a 54? Where'd you go? Bye-bye.
Enemy engines down, Captain. They are easy prey.
That's right. Alright, let's see if there's anything hostile activity. Yeah, we're gonna go see that. And we're at 41 minutes already. And that does not include the outro interior walkthrough or the intro. So, long video here. Alright, where y'all at? Let me guess, you'll be the first one to notice me. Let the turrets blast, y'all. Oh, goodbye, baby. Where you going? Where you going? See you later, buddy. Oh, there's a level 18. That's it.
Enemy shields are coming.
That's really not much. Alright, go into our third person here. See if I can get you all some decent lighting. Get you out of this debris field here. Now that I just clipped into one. Alright. Well, I want to thank you all for stopping by and checking this out. If I missed anything or screwed anything up, or if I was going too fast and kind of threw you for a loop, let me know in the comments below. And I hope you enjoy Amanda. I mean, there's a lot going on with it, but it can still hold its own. Alright. I will catch you all on the next one. Alright. Later.